Come on, let's go. Come on, this way. No, this way. Ranger, come on, this way. Come on. Attaboy. Attaboy. Yes, that's the way. Not that way. This way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what winter should look like. Even if you can't okay, boy. Looking pretty wintry. All right. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Marvin Gardens, January 2026. And I didn't even, well, let me turn you around again and show you. As you can see, there's close to, I don't know, almost a foot of snow on the ground here, and on the walls, snow walls that we have used the snowblower out here to at least make some walkable areas so that we could even shoot this garden video, which, by the way, is the first garden video of 2026, and not much to look at, but it's kind of a beautiful sight. There's easily 3 feet of snow that has fallen down off the solar panels, even though there's almost a foot of snow on the solar panels themselves. And there's really nothing to look at out here. It's I think it's in the teens, and it feels like single digits, I'm sure. At least it does to me. Anyway, you're looking at bed number 1. There's nothing to look at in bed number 1. I carved out a trail here past the greenhouse and towards the fire pit, just so we could step out far enough to look at the garden, because I really don't want to trudge through that snow. As you can see, in places here in the garden, I don't know if you can tell, but that's easily a foot deep. And look at it piled up on the grow house over there too. Now, as far as the garden video goes, what this doesn't show you is that I did finally get in and cut down all the dead plants, and I even tilled all the beds, except for there were some parts that were so frozen they couldn't be tilled. But I can't show you all the stuff that I did because it's all hidden under about a foot of snow. So so that's the story. I'm not even going to attempt to open the greenhouse door. And as you may have noticed before, I'm not even attempting to go on to the rest of the garden. Excuse me. For obvious reasons. But we'll walk around here and look at the grow house again. Of course, nothing to look at in there, and you probably can't see much on the asparagus patch because I cut all that down too, although I didn't do any tilling out there. But then I usually don't till out there except very lightly if it's needed. And looking around, it's just looking like the dead of winter. And this snowstorm was all the talk of us here in the mid-Atlantic, East Coast, Northeast. We're kind of a hybrid of all of that. My hands are already getting cold. But the other big talk is that it's going to stay literally below freezing for the next 10 days. That's as far out as the forecast goes. So all this stuff is going to stick around for quite a while. And let's see, we're sort of on our way out anyway. You about ready to go in, what? Love's running around out here, but I don't know if I can get this. Well, I'm not going to bother with it. I can't get the gate closed because it's just screwy. But here's what the pond doesn't look like. And by that I mean you don't see a pond there. All you see is snow, an indentation. Let's see, can I zoom in? Yeah, I can zoom in to right there. You can see I've got a new ice melter. It's supposed to at least keep some oxygen coming into the pond water. But I really need to add some water and make sure the koi are doing okay. But this is the way we look out here today, late January 2026. Ranger's already up on the, there he is. He's saying, okay, I had enough fun out in the garden. Can we go in now? And the answer is yes, boy. I'm just going to swing the camera around and say this is Marvin Gardens, January 2026. It actually looks a lot brighter on camera than it does out here. The sun has dipped below the horizon, and we are closing out for the day. But I wanted to try and get the garden video shot. Come on, boy. Before January ended, anyway. And we're at the 29th, so that's pretty close. All right, so if we look back that way, you can see how it looks towards the back and how it looks when my partner is ready to go inside. I didn't even bring Frankie out. He would not have liked this at all. Just sort of stumble around and get cold. So here we are back inside, and there's some leftover Christmas stuff still hanging on it. And I'll say Marvin Gardens, January 2026, and hope you guys are having a great winter. We've just about made it through the month of January, which is typically the hardest one if you're suffering from winter doldrums. And but we've got a lot of saving graces in that we're getting a nice snowy winter, which is what I always like. So that's going to do it, and we'll see you next month in February. Who knows? It might even be snowy in February too. So far, we're doing pretty good tonight, this year, this month. Shut up, Marvin. Just say goodbye to the people. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.